So, dann machen wir mal weiter mit Visions of Mana. Ja, wir können direkt hier dran gehen. Warte mal, hier haben wir jetzt alles geholt. Ja. Hier gibt es auch nichts mehr. Sehr gut. Hier haben wir die eine Kiste, die, ja, sagen wir mal, nicht so erreichbar für uns ist gerade. Thanks. So. Ja, wir müssen jetzt hier lang. Gehen wir auch mal direkt da lang.
Long ago, the Luca ruins were a place of
Looks
worship.
pretty.
I mentioned before how some refer to the place as the water ruins, did I not? Our ancestors built it for those who wished to pay homage to the spirits. Now, however, there are hardly any who venture out in this vicinity.
You'd think that lots of people would want to come see such a beautiful place.
Do you like historical sites and ruins, Karina? I have studied the topic extensively myself.
I'm not so much interested in ruins as I am in seeing everything I can. If I'm on the alms pilgrimage, might as well make the most of it. Still, it is pretty. I had no idea there were places like this to explore. I guess I'm lucky to be the alm after all.
Luca-Ruinen.
What a mysterious place. The plants look so different.
I can see why people thought this was a good spot to pray to the spirits, though. Got some.
Wasserblasen in Kämpfen. In diesen Ruinen triffst du in manchen Kämpfen auch Wasserblasen, in einen der folgenden Effekte haben können. Heilblasen, Angriffsblasen. Füge Gegnern, Heilblase halt TP von Charakteren, Angriffsblase für Gegner in der Nähe beim Zerplatzen Schaden zu.
You're mine, feeling good. You're mine.
Muss das Spiel mal ein bisschen leiser machen.
Looks like this'll carry me where I need to go. Taking this. Yes.
Schwebeblasen. Sobald du auf eine Luftblase betrittst, beginnt sie langsam aufzusteigen. Vorsicht, bleibst du zu lange in derselben Blase oder stößt sie gegen ein Hindernis, zerplatzt sie. Anhand des Wasserstands der Blase kannst du sehen. Ja, okay.
Take this. Take this. Just one left. Grant me power.
Oh, way. Is that a bubble?
I do not believe you can be in the bubble indefinitely. Be careful.
Looks like this'll carry me where I need to go.
Karina, may I inquire as to the name of your curious companion?
She's called Ramco, and she's my best friend. She even wanted to come with me on the pilgrimage after I was named the Alm of Wind.
How honorable. It is lovely to make your acquaintance, Ramco.
Was ist denn? Da sehe ich's? Oder ist es da unten? Wahrscheinlich da unten.
Grizzly.
Ja. Okay.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Wir haben gerade niemanden, der das benutzt. Lassen wir mal eben so.
Help us out. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Oh, great. A dead end.
There's something weird about this water bubble. Weirder than the obvious, I mean.
Perhaps the problems with the water supply pertain to this puzzle.
What now?
The device could yet be a deceptive decoy.
You're not wrong. Let's keep an eye out on the way. Stay sharp.
That's quite a lot of monsters. Heads up!
Man, well,
Schadenseffekt Verbrennung, ja.
Get this
Das,
done.
wie
Make
Gift.
use of the water's power. We can overcome this.
Plattform der Prüfung. Der Aufzug hält erst an, wenn du alle angreifenden Feinde bezwungen hast. Bündel alle deine Kräfte, um diese Prüfung zu meistern und sicher ans Ziel zu gelangen. Wenn du alle Wasserkügeln in der Mitte mit Odines Fiole beanspruchst, entstehen Wasserblasen mit verschiedenen hilfreichen Effekten, Heilblasen und so weiter. Okay.
stay sharp.
Reinforcements. Get ready.
Hina, get behind me.
Wait, you better get through this.
Take this. Come at me. Stay sharp. Okay. Take this. Thanks. I got your back. Come at me. You're mine.
Keep them coming. I'm all right.
You're mine.
So.
Thanks. There's more? Thanks. Take this. Thanks.
Buckle up.
Easy.
Much obliged. My aim is
You're mine.
keep them coming.
Verdammt.
Come at me.
So.
Take this.
Noch er.
I'm all right.
Take this. You're mine.
Keep them coming.
Thanks.
Das war gut. Gute Erfahrung.
Remind me to take the stairs next time.
Strange that such a surge of opponents might occur in this space.
That's one way to keep a secret. Make sure no one can reach your lair without defeating a horde of monsters.
Morley's right. There's something up ahead that no one wants us to find. Let's go.
More monsters may have been alerted to our maneuvers after that melee.
We were quiet enough to go unnoticed. Probably.
We are in the clear, it seems.
For now, just be careful. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Nehmen wir gleich mit.
Looks like I'm in luck, huh?
So. So, warte mal, ich will mal einmal. Es sind ein bisschen wenig Leben gerade.
Much obliged.
Let me see. Is this?
Finstersäbel, okay.
Taking this? Let's rest up.
Wow. Ich hätte nicht heilen brauchen. Bosskampf vielleicht?
Master, Her Majesty Queen Palomina is here, with the alms. What? How? Why?
This location turned out to be the source of the water's stagnation. Was this dastardly deed your doing?
You should be on your way to the mana tree and out of my fur by now.
You put the citizens of Illistana in danger
I don't
in
see
order
where
to
I
frame Niccolo.
changed.
Why?
I was thinking the
Simple.
Hood tutorial
Way of my ambitions.
for changing characters.
would make a
If
much
not so,
better king than that
looking later.
brat. This small bit of suffering on the part of the people is necessary to achieve my ultimate goal.
If you mean the new character.
You would
Other
sacrifice
three,
the well-being of the many for the
Don't play
benefit of the
them.
few. Gone are the days when Illistan's
Or
wealthy
don't
could
like
impose
them
their
to
will
actively
over the
play.
common good.
Those with the means should have the right to lay down the law to those who lack it. That system propelled the capital into the prosperity it sees to this day. Perhaps your appointment as Alm is the goddess, making her will known. After all, you must give up your position and leave the capital. She is telling you that you, Queen Palamina, are no longer needed in Illistana.
There is no higher honor than being chosen as an alm. You're just trying to make excuses for your underhanded plot.
An honor? An honor to throw your life away for a rotten world of filth? You may keep that honor, sir. No matter. Now that you have discovered my plan, you must be disposed of. Just think, a world that has lost all of its alms. What an interesting place that would be.
Hätte einen EP-Boost einwerfen sollen auch noch.
To think that Passar would unleash such an uncontrollable opponent.
Now's the time to act, not think, Palamina.
As the official soul, you ready for this?
Starten wir mal direkt so.
Or finish!
Mimic their movements with the Luna Glow.
Lumina.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thunder Saber!
Aim for the eyes, everyone.
You're mine! Take this! You're mine!
Dark attacks will bring them to their knees.
Okay.
It was building up power.
What? Laseraugen.
Take this! Appreciate.
All right.
Huh?
Buckle up. This is bad. Look out!
Take this!
Where was it hiding this power?
Appreciate. I don't think I can see anymore. It's immobilized! Nicely done!
The elements are with you.
Take this! Take this!
Oh.
Defenseless.
All right.
Mm.
Defenseless.
Here, use this! Take this! You're mine!
We cannot waste any more words on this monster. It must be felled.
We can't give Passar enough time to make us escape.
Take this! You're mine!
Still won't stay down.
Now don't stop attacking. All right.
Doch nur in sein Auge, egal. Hauen wir ihn halt einfach auf den Hintern. %, wären schön gewesen.
Blasted curse it all! How could the mighty full metal hugger have fallen?
Your schemes end
But I
now,
can
Passar.
make it up.
This is the end of your bid for the throne.
So you don't have to worry about your trip to the mana tree.
Fools! You yearn for your own destruction at the hands of the mana goddess! It beggars belief!
Who's really the fool here? Sounds like the whining of a loser who wishes he were worthy enough to be an alm.
The alms' pilgrimage is a revered tradition throughout the world. We have been chosen to preserve the future by the fairy and the elemental spirits.
Your life is your own to live, not to sacrifice for the sake of others.
None of us want to live at the expense of our loved ones. We are their hope for the future.
So you're saying that the alms are not tethered to this world with petty desires like life and freedom, but an empty existence. Go! Waste the rest of your short lives traveling to the mana tree for all I care.
No! He got away.
Leave him. I will dispatch the royal guards to deal with it.
What a relief! Thank you all.
Undine.
Oh, what a horrible mess. Full Metal Hugger interfered with the water flow, which in turn drained away my power. Let me tell you, it has not been fun. But I believe I have you to thank for punishing those imbeciles in my stead. Thank you, Alm of Water.
I came to help not as the Alm, but as the Queen of Illistana. I needed to restore water to my people.
I see. Your final act as queen, then. Fairy has told me a lot about you. I can tell by your expression that you've come to your decision, though.
Yes, I am no longer wary of abdicating the throne. With this, Niccolo's good name should have been restored. Shall we return to the capital? I am relieved that Undine has been rescued.
All's well that ends well. We can let you know once we get back.
Yes, let us
Wir
return
gehen
to
noch
the
mal einmal
capital.
kurz hier rein. Gucken, ob ich irgendwas vergessen habe hier. This time not. First ghost we've seen in the story was Salamander. Ja. Haben wir alles. Dann gehen wir nochmal
Let's plan our
zurück.
next move.
Wir können einfach zum Stadttor gehen. Und die paar Meter laufen.
You've returned!
Father, you're all right.
Once the water in the capital began flowing as usual, they cleared me of all charges. I was told that Passar is on the run, but we can consider this case closed.
Father, I would like to introduce my travel companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the convoy of alms, and to see Mew again, Morley Alm of the Moon. You look surprised. Don't you know that nothing escapes these ears of mine? For my part, I hope the rest of Mew Alms and Mew Honorable Soul Guard will take good care of Morley and Palomina.
Your Majesty, I'm so happy to hear that you've announced your appointment as the Alm of Water.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Queen Palomina told me in no uncertain terms to keep her status as the Alm a secret.
Usually, the Alm is named with a ceremony by the fountain. It's a big deal. Without the public announcement, everyone assumed that the Alm wasn't chosen yet.
She begged and pleaded with me not to tell anyone. I couldn't tell her no.
I apologize for my unwillingness, Fairy.
Sounds like the Queen's got a stubborn streak.
The waters of Illistana are so refreshing.
It's good to see you again, Undine.
Well, I had to attend my alms ceremony, and I wanted to be sure to thank everyone again for all of their help in the ruins. Now then, Palomina, allow me to explain your appointment as the Alm. You have worked hard to give the people of Illistana a place where all walks of life can come together. You made the capital what it is today. It is the very nature of water to flow. You managed to overcome the stagnated worries in your own heart and move forward. This is no small feat. You have shown the great city of Illistana the truth behind their water woes. And in doing so, you managed to dispel your fears and do your duty as queen. Now then, Fairy, if you please.
Of course, Undine. Your Majesty, Undine has judged you worthy. Water-wise Queen Palomina, by the grace of the Goddess of Mana, I name you the Alm of Water.
It would be my privilege. I promise to ensure the continued prosperity of Illistana by fulfilling my duty as the Alm. Now then, my fellow Alms, I believe we have a journey to complete.
The Alms of Light and Darkness should arrive in Illistana shortly. Until then, Mew all have time to enjoy the capital. See the sights, try the local delicacies.
We still get to stay in our rooms at the palace, right?
Woohoo!
Why do I have to go to the inn?
Aw, poor baby.
I'm not a baby. I just wanted to stay together. Oh well, I'll try and be on my best behavior for the Queen.
There is no need to go out of your way. From now on, I am simply Palomina, Alm of Water. Ian, I know that with you on the throne, our kingdom will flourish.
I will not let you down.
I know you will not. I am afraid that I must leave Ian's ascension in your paws, Niccolo.
My debt will be repaid with interest, Your Majesty.
I believe our promise is no longer in peril.
I suppose that I might need more instruction on how to govern a kingdom after all.
Looking forward to it, Your Highness.
Hoffe, wir haben seinen Shop jetzt.
And so, the Queen was named the Alm. A rare occurrence, but it just goes to show that anyone in the world might be bestowed the honor of joining the pilgrimage, no matter their upbringing. Each Alm is chosen based on their own merits. Will I have the chance to ask Fairy the reason why she chose me?
Wonder
Das
who
war schon
the Alms
Kapitel
of Light
2.
and Darkness will be. They're coming by boat, so I guess we can leave as soon as they arrive. Better make sure we're prepared, just in case. What's Hina up to at the palace? We haven't spent this long apart since we left Tiania. She might be lonely by herself in a strange new place. That settles it. I'll go check on her.
Karina, Morley und Palmina haben die Gruppe verlassen.
So Hina and the others are in the palace. The Alms probably have real fancy rooms at the palace for the night. It's late, but maybe I can still try the front entrance? Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Aber erstmal gucken wir in seinen Laden. War einmal zu viel, jetzt einmal zu wenig. Ach, schade. Ja, dann gehen wir halt direkt zum Schloss. Und schauen mal. Sollen wir uns reinschleichen oder?
Her room's gotta be around here, right? There's someone there.
What's Val up to, I wonder?
Heya! Hina, it's just me!
Val?
I figured you might be lonely, so I wanted to check and make sure everything's okay.
Oh, you thought I was the lonely one? But you weren't lonely at all, right?
No, of course not. In fact, I was busy making plans for the trip.
Ah, yes, the picture of Soul Guard preparedness.
That's right.
Joking aside, I realized I'm more weak-willed than I thought.
Hina?
If I'm being completely honest, I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Completing my duty as the Alm and sacrificing my soul. It's terrifying. When we set out on this journey, I hadn't really thought about the consequences of becoming the Alm. Of what I'd really be giving up. I never questioned my role before. It's ingrained in our traditions, after all. Our purpose in this world has always been to continue our way of life. The Alms are how we protect the future. But now, after traveling to all these exotic locations and meeting so many different people, both good and bad, I realized... Never mind. I'm probably overthinking it.
Ow!
Oh!
What's up?
Orin!
Sorry for eavesdropping. Can I ask? If you two could be together forever, would you? Continue living your lives as you are now, until you both grow old and gray. If you never want to let each other go, I can make that happen. I can show you a future free of the Alm's sacrifice. If you trust me, come to the pier by the market before sunrise. I'll be waiting.
Natürlich wollen die das. Natürlich wird es auch darauf hinauslaufen.
No more alms. Do you think a future without sacrifices is possible?
But what'll happen to us and our mission?
I want to hear what Orin has to say.
Hina?
Okay, let's go talk to Orin. Do you
Dann
remember
gehen wir
when
noch
we
mal
were
zu Orin.
kids and I got hopelessly lost just outside of the village?
Oh, yeah.
Schau mal, was er uns
Once I
erzählen
noticed
möchte.
you were gone, I ran out to search for you. When I found you, you were crying, which made me cry.
Yeah. You're right.
We left without telling
Warum
anybody.
hat das in
Do
mind?
you think we should have included the rest of the group in this? They're alms too.
True, but it's already late. And I know that Karina, for one, was exploring the palace from top to bottom. I bet she's fast asleep by now. Also, I get the feeling that everyone else has already come to terms with their role as alms. But I just can't. I don't want to have to give all of this up. I want to keep living my life. And now that I've realized that, I know that what I really want is to stay here and keep making
And thank
memories
you.
with you, Val. It's silly, but I don't want the others to see how selfish I've become. How unworthy I am to be an alm.
Don't say that! You were personally chosen by an elemental spirit. You'll make a fantastic almifier.
Thanks, Val. That does actually make me feel better.
You're not the only selfish one. I wish I could keep traveling with you forever. Not to the Mana Tree, just anywhere. And everywhere. But I don't know how much stock we can put in Orin's plan. If there's no other choice, I think it's our duty to see this pilgrimage through.
Agreed. I accepted the title, and I will do what needs to be done. But I'd like to know our options first. You know, you're a pretty good soul guard, Val. I was scared to talk about how I was feeling. I thought maybe the others, or even you, Val, might be disappointed in me.
Hina, nothing you say would ever make me think less of you. And I know the rest of the convoy feels the same. They'd listen to what you have to say.
You're right. I'll talk to everyone when we get back.
But first, we gotta hear Orin out.
Ja, das machen wir zuerst. Versuche nicht ganz so viel über die Gespräche drüber zu quatschen, wenn die noch während des Laufens weiter reden. Schon wieder.
Good. You're willing to take a chance on me.
We want to hear you out, at least. What is it that you plan to do? How can you make it so that alms aren't needed? Won't the world fall to ruin if the alms don't sacrifice their souls to the Mana Tree and replenish the depleted mana power?
It won't. I'm going to change the unjust laws of fate that rule this world of ours. I can fix it all. And the world will be better for it. For people like Hina. And Liza.
Liza? You mean like Liza?
It figures you'd know her. She was a soul guard from Tiania like you. After she completed her mission, we settled down together. She's the love of my life.
Oh, we heard she got married, but didn't know who her partner was.
Is she okay? Where is she?
She's around. Still in Guju, actually. 4 years ago, she was named the Alm of Earth.
Liza became an alm? But didn't disaster befall Guju?
Just because the village was destroyed doesn't mean everyone was lost. But living on the edge of a knife, waiting for fate to strike you down is no life at all. I need your help to change this world for good.
So, why ask the two of us?
Any alm would be fine, but I don't know. When I look at you two, I see a lot of me and Liza in you. That's why I need you both to help me. What do you say? Want to change the world?
I want to see the future that Val and I can make together.
Sounds like I'm at your service, Orin.
I knew I could count on the pair of you. Hop aboard and let me show you what I found.
Dafür ist also das kleine Ruderboot.
Did something happen to Liza and Guchu?
These days, she has a hard time moving. And it seems that she's still considered the alm of our village, even after all these years. But I just can't let her go to the mana tree.
Where are you taking us?
A small island with a place called Rhaenys Shrine, where we can perform the ritual.
What ritual?
It's a ritual that allows another person to borrow the life energy of an alm.
That sounds dangerous. Will this ritual hurt Hina in any way?
Everything will work out. Using the power of a person chosen by the elementals, I can make it so the alms won't have to sacrifice themselves, just like in the past.
Oh, you mentioned something about that on the Prim. Is that why you're traveling the world right now?
Yep, I've been searching everywhere for a way to fix things. I'd be willing to do just about anything as long as it's for Liza. And that's how I happened upon the two of you.
What's that?
That is Rhaenys Shrine. It was built back in the time of Fadiel to honor the elementals and give thanks to the spirits. The elemental spirits are more in tune with things like this altar, so it's a good place to perform this ritual.
Ich weiß noch nicht so ganz, ob wir den komplett trauen können.
Set up. The terrain is a bit tricky here, so watch your step.
Regius Schrein. Oder Regis Schrein.
Careful, Hina.
Okay, wir haben im Endeffekt nichts.
Thanks, Val. Such a mysterious place we've found ourselves in. Each breath of air feels so crisp and clean. The breeze is nice too. Val, I figured out what I really want. I want to go back to Tiania. With you. I want to hear the rumbles of our volcano as we go about our lives. Smiling, laughing, enjoying each other. Is that selfish of me?
Hina, of course it's not. I want the same thing. That's the whole reason I came here.
Really? You too? Then...
Yeah, that's my first
I'm glad
one.
it's not just me.
So. Das Gespräch noch zu Ende laufen lassen.
Let's get started. Go stand in the center of the altar.
Hina, good luck.
Not so fast. You too, Val.
What? Me?
This ritual allows someone to borrow another's life force, remember? Hina needs your support physically to hold her up.
I'd rather you were with me anyway, Val. Please.
Well, okay.
Wird Hina sich jetzt auch in Stein verwandeln?
Is it weird that standing up here makes me nervous?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not nervous. I'm with you. And we'll be together from here on out.
Lam ratila kon yuila mila raila Fonil zara seki shakri fukri jadila roto la zula tura lola la zul
Hang on.
mula shuzra tola rela.
Orin, what are you
Der
doing?
Mana-Drache beschworen?
This feels like...
You've got it, Val. This ritual is actually used to draw out the abilities of people with particular powers. In other words, you, Val, can reduce living things to their essence, their core stones.
Into what?
When Liza told me about this little boy from her village who could crystallize monsters, I figured she was kidding. It sounded like a silly myth. But once I saw you in action, I realized you might be the answer I've been searching for. All I needed was the ritual in order to use your powers. And now, I'll have the core stone of an alm. With it, I'll be one step closer to accomplishing what I set out to do.
Hina!
You're coming with me to Elusia Isle.
Orin! This isn't... We didn't want this! You said we could be together! We trusted you!
I had to, Val. But her sacrifice won't be in vain. I promise you.
Val,
Hina! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't mean to do this. It's all my fault. If I didn't have these stupid powers, you'd be...
I always thought we'd get married and have lots of children. You'd grow into a wise old man, and I'd be by your side through the years. That was the future I wanted for us.
Hina, no!
What does not wait for a lifetime, even if the light of my soul should fade? This love of ours we would never trade, no matter what. Close your eyes, your lips, I'm a memory, a distant thought, yearning to be free, a whisper at your fingertips, now and for always, now and for always, now and for
Uns verarscht war irgendwie klar, aber damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
My, that is quite the quandary.
Turned into a core stone? I had noticed when monsters transformed into rocks during fights, but I didn't know it was your doing, Val.
You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself. But Orin isn't the only one to blame for this fiasco.
I know.
You know? Like you know that it's your whole job to prevent things like this from happening, Mr. Soulguard?
Karina, is this really the time?
No. She's right. I have no right to call myself a soul guard.
You won't even stand up for yourself? Pathetic.
How should we proceed?
What do you mean? You all still have a duty to fulfill at the Mana Tree. And Val is still charged with protecting the alms along the way. That hasn't changed. With the loss of the Alm of Fire, the village of Tiania is in grave danger. The longer you hesitate, the wider the damage may spread.
But how can I possibly make it to the Mana Tree when I can't even protect a single person?
Where do you think you're going?
Karina, leave him be. I know how you feel, but you're only pouring salt into the wound at this point.
Oh, come on, Morley. Don't tell me you're not mad at Val, too.
Of course I am. But yelling at him now won't help. He should have talked to us before taking Hina on this fool's errand. But what's done is done.
I just don't get it. How could this have happened to Hina?
We received word this morning that Dorfer volcano is active. The extent of the damage is not yet known. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, so goes the saying. The village is vulnerable.
What about Val? If he quits, will we have to make the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree on our own?
A complex conundrum to be sure. I do not think it wise to withdraw with Val in this state.
Perhaps I can make Val see reason. All he needs is a nudge in the right direction. Leave this to me. Consider it payment from your assistance with my wrongful imprisonment.
Father knows what he's doing. Let him try.
Yeah, well, maybe you can knock some sense into that thick head of his.
He's suffered enough as it is. I doubt he could handle another blow to his mind or body after what he's been through.
Mal schauen, was jetzt passiert.
I have a duty to the rest of the alms. They need protection. They need me. But how can I protect everyone when I'm the reason Hina... And how do I even face them? I wish none of this had ever happened.
Yeah, such a great story. Hinas Halskette erhalten.
Once we get back, if we'd never left the pier.
Ich habe hier nichts verloren. Wir haben auf jeden Fall neue Quest. Hier zumindest eine, aber ich würde erstmal gucken, dass wir wieder Leute kriegen. Wohl annehmen kann ich sie ja nicht, weil hier niemand steht. Okay. Cutscene, auch der Song war extrem geil. Dann gehen wir mal zum Pier. Soundtrack of the town.
If only I didn't have this stupid power.
Dark Cloud 2 soundtrack. So nice.
If only someone else had been chosen as the Soul Guard. Hina, I'm so sorry.
There you are, Val. Hard to find a prettier view than the ocean. Calming, too. Feels like your heart naturally matches the rhythm of the waves. I'd find Morley out here when I first took him in. He wasn't used to city life, but he liked the sea.
He did, huh?
Back then, Morley felt responsible for the fall of Etern. So much guilt for such a small boy. You probably see what I'm trying to get at here. When it got really bad, I would give Morley things to do. Odd jobs, errands, you name it. Whether it was helping with some of the younger children or traveling with me to distant markets, I put him to work. Even introduced him to Milpa. Anything to give him a sense of community. I wanted Morley to learn more about himself and find a path of his own. It won't be easy, but you can't let this terrible accident close off your emotions. Sure, you could try to forget all about Hina, your powers, and the part you played in this tragedy, but it would solve nothing. You need to find the courage to face what happened, to face what's in your own heart.
My heart?
That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a soul guard. What matters most is your heart. And the will to carry on, for the sake of a bright future.
Although, it's not my place to force Mew into a mission Mew can't stomach anymore. I suppose if Muir out of commission, then the Alms will just have to find their own way. By themselves, all on their lonesome. Of course, the road to the Mana Tree is full of monsters and inhospitable terrain, so a soul guard would be useful. But Morley and the others can hold their own against all those ferocious enemies. Probably.
Probably? What are you talking about?
Karina?
This pilgrimage is doomed from the start without our soul guard. So Hina's core stone was stolen. So what? We're just gonna have to steal it back. Without you and Hina's help, I never would have gotten this far in the first place. I won't abandon you both now.
Don't forget, you're not just our soul guard, Val. You're our friend and companion. This isn't a journey you have to complete alone. We're in this together.
Precisely. I would wish for none other than you to bid us a fond farewell at the end of our arduous adventure. Please, find it within yourself to continue this campaign with the rest of us.
Thank you. All of you. I shouldn't be asking any favors, but Orin has Hina's core stone, and I want to get it back. Will you help me? Before we set out, Hina and I decided that if Orin's plan was a bust, we'd like to see this pilgrimage through to the end. It may only be a small piece of her, but I want to bring Hina's core stone to the Mana Tree in her stead.
An entity's core stone is its elementary essence. If we convey Hina's to the Mana Tree, we may stave off greater tragedy.
You're forgetting that we have no idea where Orin's gone. He could be anywhere in the world by now.
He said something about an Elusia Isle, I think.
Did you say Elusia Isle? Perhaps luck is on our side today. Elusia is the self-same island where the Mana Tree grows. You're already on your way.
As I recall, first we must scale the Dede Cliffs. I have visited the Vigilant Beast Watch who guard the bluff. It was terrifyingly tall.
Climb the cliffs? Don't be silly. You can use the Jack Seed, just like all the other alms.
Jackbohnen erhalten.
This special seed can swiftly grow a huge vine, big enough to scale the cliff. It saved the convoys a lot of time and effort on previous pilgrimages.
Then what are we standing around here for? Let's go find that lowlife Orin and get Hina's core stone back.
The sooner we recover her core stone, the sooner we can continue our campaign to the Mana Tree and prevent any potential disasters.
What about the alms of light and darkness?
None have been named yet, but when they are, I'll send word that they are awaited here in the capital. You can come back and fetch them.
Once we're done in Elusia, we'll make sure to come back. It's not that far. As long as I've got Hina's core stone, I can fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard and safely escort all the alms to the Mana Tree. Looks like we're headed to Elusia Isle. Hina, I'll try my best.
I'm certain that Hina wasn't the only alm sent on this pilgrimage with misgivings in their heart. The burden is heavy, to be sure. Now it's up to Val and the others to shoulder that burden and carry on. If only there was something else to ease their load. Wait!
What is it, Father?
My 9 lives flashed before my eyes. I almost sent Mew all on your way without a proper introduction to my Emporium.
Endlich.
Your trip will only get tougher from here on out. Make sure you're good and ready before you leave.
Karina, Molly und Palmina haben sich der Gruppe angeschlossen. So, die von Nicolo geleitete Tauschbörse ist eine gute Anlaufstelle, um Gegenstände loszuwerden, die du nicht mehr gebrauchen kannst. Tausche sie an der Tauschbörse gegen andere nützliche Dinge ein, bevor du sie in deinen Taschen Staubfängern verkommen lässt. Kannst du in den Crema-Läden Seelenkristalle gegen Fähigkeitssamen eintauschen. Nice. Durch verschiedene Kombinationen von Seelenkristallen erhältst du unterschiedliche Fähigkeitssamen. Je mehr Seelenkristalle du von besiegten Monstern sammelst, desto größer wird die Auswahl an Fähigkeitssamen, die du eintauschen kannst. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, hier können wir uns Samen holen. Was haben wir denn hier so Schönes? Meisterrune, Wissensrune, Defensiv, ja. Leider keine Crit-Rune und sowas. Ah, wir können auch Seelenkristalle in Nikola-Taler umtauschen, scheinbar. Ja. Dafür kriegen wir Seelenkristalle. Okay, super interessant.
What can I get for you?
Bei ihm können wir leider nur normale Sachen kaufen und verkaufen können wir. This game I like it. Like skills to equipment. Ach so. Ja, nee. Aber wollen wir nichts verkaufen? Wir haben genug Geld.
Please come again.
Okay.
Elusia Isle is still
bei Kreman wurde gesagt, ne?
Long way off. I should take stock of my item and gear situation. I can't.
Welcome.
Ja, da. Schwert- und Stabruhe. Erhöht Angriff und Magieangriff. Ah, das ist schon mal nice auf jeden Fall. Okay, okay. Riesenbrecher, das. Stachelfrost. Ah, was haben wir denn hier so alles Schönes? Steinsäbel. Da bräuchten wir leider einen Lehmkoloss. Den haben wir noch nicht mal gesehen bisher. Okay. Oh, Beschwörung. Da müssen wir mal eine mitnehmen hier. Okay. Da müssen wir uns hinterher mal in Ruhe anschauen, auf jeden Fall.
Come again.
Gibt's neue Waffen vielleicht? Einmal reinschauen ganz schnell.
Welcome. What will it be? Thank you for coming.
So, wie ändere ich jetzt mein Team? Halt immer noch die Frage. Wir wechseln Statuswerte. Wie ändere ich die aktiven Teammitglieder? Nein. Thanks for tuning in and have a nice day. Maybe see you next time. Nee, hier können wir auch nicht die Teammitglieder ändern. Wie kann ich meine Teammitglieder ändern? Moment, das will ich halt jetzt wissen. Wasserblasen, Schwebeblasen, Fähigkeiten, Tauschbörse. Geht hier halt nirgendwo. Guck einmal durch, ob ich es irgendwo sehe. Ja, das ist halt das normale Wechseln. In Dörfern und Städten ist das Aufstellungsmenü deaktiviert. Okay. Also müssen wir sowieso erstmal raus. Aber wir haben hier auf jeden Fall noch eine Quest gehabt. Die möchte ich einmal schnell annehmen.
Where to next?
War mir meinen Taler auf jeden Fall erstmal noch. Denk mal, da wird es hinterher noch zusätzliche Sachen geben. Oh, hallo, du interessierst dich doch bestimmt für alte Ruinen, oder? Warte, geh nicht gleich weg. Bitte hör dir an, was ich zu sagen habe. Mein Name ist Fuyo und mich haben schon immer alte Zivilisationen interessiert, die vor langer Zeit unsere Welt besiedelt haben sollen. Darum habe ich beschlossen, meine Leidenschaft zum Beruf zu machen. Ich bin Geschichtsforscher. Nun versuche ich, die architektonischen Vermächtnisse dieser alten Zivilisation aufzuspüren. Nichts würde ich lieber tun, als sie alle persönlich zu erkunden. Aber dafür müsste ich eigentlich die ganze Welt bereisen. Und das wiederum würde bedeuten, dass ich mich jede Menge hungriger Monster anlegen müsste. Mit jede Menge. Und ich bin einfach kein Kämpfer. Hier siehst du diese Narben. Die sind ein Andenken an meinen ersten Versuch, im Alleingang die Welt zu bereisen. Aber du bist ein erfahrener Wanderer, oder? Das sehe ich auf den ersten Blick. Würdest du für mich losziehen und die Ruinen meiner Lieblingszivilisation ausfindig machen? Meinen Nachforschungen zufolge gibt es insgesamt 8 Stück und sie liegen überall auf der Welt verstreut. Wenn du es schaffst, sie alle zu finden, werde ich dich reich belohnen. Ich glaube, das ist eine Quest, die ein bisschen länger dauern wird. Reines Licht, ja. Ist halt die Frage, ob wir dafür die Ruinen auch abschließen müssen. Das wirkt ein bisschen wie eine Endgame-Quest, sage ich mal. Hast du was Neues für uns? Wir sind 2 Kapitel weiter jetzt. Badabadubdam? Leider nein. So, aber bevor wir rausgehen, machen wir natürlich erstmal ein Päuschen. Beziehungsweise beenden die Folge. Danke auf jeden Fall allen fürs Zusehen und sagt mal hoffentlich bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.